There we go. There we go. Everything should be good, I think. Had a brief moment of disconnecting from the stream then, so hopefully we're all fine and good and live and things, which I think it is. Yeah, I think that's all good. Hello everyone. It is currently about 2:05 in the morning. I did want to try and stream at about 2, but various decorations kind of fallen down a little bit. Like there's one I can immediately see by the door which I need to stick back up, but for the time being I'm going to leave that one and we're going to get to investigating, and I'll do that before I go to sleep. I'm in work tomorrow, which is why a little bit early of a stream today, but I'm in work for 11, which means I need to wake up at about 9, so I'll still get a good 6 hours or so sleep. So yes, I'm just going to set up the camcorder, light candles and things, and we should get going. We should be good to go. Right, here's camcorder. Right, I need to put the SD card into it. Here's the charger for the camcorder. Here's the SD card for the camcorder. I'm going to do a leap of faith here that this is the SD card which is empty. Yeah, there you go, my phone's all off and good. So, move that out of the way. This over here. Hopefully we won't have the usual error. That into here. Got a night vision. Then hopefully we should be good to go in a moment. Make sure that's on full volume. There you go. I'm going to start recording with a camcorder. Protected card, of course, I've got this issue again. Because it would not be an investigation without this issue. Right, let's see if that's the one. That will work. There we go, now we're recording. That's good. So I've got that on there, you can see the door alright. Try and push it a little bit more to the side. Best I can. Charger lead is being annoying again. There we go, I think that's good. Switch on that. Switch on that. They're both fine and good. Switch on Spirit Talker. So we've now officially begun at about 2 in the morning. Spirit Talker is now on, so the investigation has kind of begun. I just need to light some candles and then put the bear on. So we'll go until about 3:10. These 2 candles are dead right off the bat. Come on, Spirit, you can say something. You can only speak when the lights are off. Just as a reminder as well, these candles apparently have an approximate life of 3.5 hours.
You will see me.
Oh, I love that, Spirit. Then you can appear if you want, Spirit. There we go, plasma ball is on. I'll just grab this cover. So I have a little bit of comfort on the floor. Okay, that's not at all even.
You're scared of me.
No, I'm not at all, Spirit. I'm very tired though today, I will admit to that.
Neck torture.
Neck torture. That's dramatic. And quite new, isn't it? What the Spirit usually says here. There we go, that seems good. Oh, I forgot that this was flipped around this way. I'll flip it around the other way. There we go.
Lights.
Lights. That's interesting because the reason I was reminded of the camcorder being in the way was because it seemed like I saw a flashing light on there. Right, bear time. Because you want your bear probably, don't you? You'd be saying lights. Again, same battery for the past few days. There we go. Put in the bear where I'm putting it. I'm going to tilt that down a little bit. There we go. You should be able to see that. I'm just going to light up the bear again just to see if you can see it. Yeah, that looks good. Can you see the plasma ball? Kind of. Just about. Can you see it on here? You can see it on there. You kind of can't see it on there because of the edge of the box. Right? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter if you can see the plasma ball or not. The important thing on that stream is that you can see there. There you go, Spirit. We're all set up and it's about 2:15 in the morning.
Gertrude.
Gertrude, hello Gertrude. You know what, I actually want to build on something from the previous session. Is there a spirit here called Taylor?
Doctor.
Doctor? Interesting. Strange how it's kicked up all these medical words lately. Be interesting as well because I think it has said Gertrude previously. So it'll be interesting to look on the previous list to see if Gertrude has been spoken around hospital words. Is Taylor here? That's who I'm going to call out to, Taylor specifically. But hello Gertrude, if you are here. I mean, it's nice that you're here and you want to chat and things, but if you could, bring Taylor into this room, that would be very nice. As we want to learn a bit more about Taylor today. Yeah, just checking that middle candle is still lit, which it is.
You.
You? What about me, Spirit? So you can communicate on this board if you want. Just because I did feel it like moving down a little bit, but you can communicate on the board, or you can light up the bear by touching the arms or the legs. You may have done that the past couple of days.
1970s.
1970s? No, that's possibly the first year it said. the first specific, I mean, it said like thousands of years old before, but it's not said years. So 1970s, okay. Which spirit here is from the 1970s? Can you name the spirit that is from the 1970s? Or the 1970s, as the app put it. Because this house would have been here then. And there's not really anything that would have been here before the house, except maybe a forest, which again is a running theme. The interesting thing with it saying about doctors and hospitals and things is that there is a pharmacist very close to here. I don't know what was that before the pharmacist.
It's a creature.
It's a creature. See, that corresponds to who he is from the 1970s, so it's just said it's a creature. Maybe it's a creature from the 70s. Am I right with that, Spirit? Is there a creature here from the 70s? It feels quiet today. Granted, I'm tired. I'm not tired as in like falling asleep tired, but tired as in like slightly headachy type tired. Apparently, how like each of these streams is just me complaining about how tired I am. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how, across these streams how many times it said names like Gertrude across each of the 28 days I'll end up doing. Well, I'll end up doing more than 28 days. I intend on going until maybe like the 10th of November, the bit after then. Because there's a
I've
couple
been
of
here
things.
500 years.
See, there you go, you've been here 500 years. Is that the creature that's been here 500 years? Will you tell me more? Just to clarify as well for the camcorder, as I don't know if I did earlier, I did for the Facebook Live, but I'm currently live. I mean, it's now like approaching 20 past 2, but I started at about 2 in the morning. Because I am in work tomorrow. Usually I'm in work, I try and stream from 12. However, I was on the Xbox with a good friend playing Dead by Daylight, so we ended up ending that at about quarter to 2 in the morning. So I was like, okay, and then I was slightly delayed from a 2 o'clock start because there were some Halloween decorations which I thought had fallen down, which needed fixing.
The children play.
The children play, again, reference to children. Which children? Can you name them? Can you name the children that are here? Because that would be impressive. You know, that would be nice. So that I know who I'm talking to when I'm talking to the children. So what are their names? But usually when I'm in work, I usually stream from about midnight on the day that I'm working. So I should have been streaming from about 2 hours ago, but like I said, I was on the Xbox, so it was postponed. And I had a good amount of sleep yesterday as well, good sleep. So I'm like, you know what, I can go to bed at about 3 in the morning, wake up at 9, should 6 hours sleep or so. That's all I need after I've just had a nice couple of days off with good sleep. Still got a cold though, so I'm feeling a bit muffledy.
Young.
Young. Yep, the children are young. Unless it's a name, but I don't know. So what are the names of the children?
Don't leave.
I'm not gonna leave. Don't worry. I've still got another hour yet before I'm gonna go to sleep, Spirit. That was interesting. I yawned and then that said don't leave. I think, was it like the last session that I was feeling too tired? There's been a session where I've been like, right, I'm knackered, I'm gonna go to sleep. But not today, Spirit. Today we're gonna keep going for it.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear that, Spirit. You need to not create sounds. As great as the sounds are, because you'll know how excited I was about the scrape noise I heard. You need to not create sounds. You need to light up the bear. That is the thing that will impress me. You know? Light up the bear will make me, ooh, that's good. Because
It's a creature.
it's a creature. It said that before. Which creature? Like, what creature is it? Tell me more about this creature, Spirit, because you've repeated that now. Maybe like motorbikes or something. It's alright. Come on, what creature? Tell me more about it. Maybe it was saying, because when it said, did you hear that? And then followed it with, it's a creature. Maybe it's saying, oh, the creature made a noise. You know, because immediately upon did you hear that? I'm like, oh, have you just made a sound? And then it'd be like, no, it was a creature. Maybe that's what it was saying. Well, what creature, Spirit? Try to be specific about this creature.
Bottom.
Bottom, okay. Not quite sure what you mean by that. Come on, Spirit. It seems like it's very quiet today. Sometimes it just seems like there's word after word
She
after
likes
word.
you.
She likes you? Who does? Who likes me? Give me a name of the person that likes me. Just trying to see if you can see the board. I mean, I know you can see the puzzle. I think you can see the board on that camera. I know that it's not tilting up and down or anything like that, but cut. That's a different change of subject. Again, is Taylor here? Is there a spirit here called Taylor? Is probably how I should be phrasing it, right? Is there a spirit here called Taylor? Again, if you're watching this and you haven't seen other streams, previously it said something like, I'm 7 years old, and then I asked who was 7, and then it said Taylor. So I was like, ooh, that seems like a somewhat direct response. And with it always saying about children, and also with one of the dolls' last name maybe being Taylor, I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. I don't know whether or not, there's anything to it, but again, it just seemed like a lot of coincidences stacked on top of one another, so I'm like, probably worth a look into that. But I'm trying to look into it and it's not really saying anything at all, it's being very slow. I need to have a look through Spirit Talker as well and label lists being like what day is what. Because I think I'm a couple behind now.
It's us.
It's us? What is Spirit? But is that a response, like really delayed response to what's the creature? Is that a somewhat thing of, like, has it meant to say it's me when I'm asking about Taylor? Or in response to she likes you, maybe? I don't know. But come on, Spirit. Moving the planchette around the board a bit, putting energy out there. Or what little energy I have. It's not much at all. Come on, Spirit. I know that I have no energy, because it's 2:30 in the morning, and I haven't had my nap before the investigation, so I'm not really going to be trusting much. I'm actually really warm as well, probably because of the dressing gown.
I'm in my 50s.
You're in your 50s. So that's potentially, from what we've learned on previous investigations, one spirit in their if not in their 70s, one spirit who is about 7 years old and one spirit in their 50s. What is the name of the spirit that's in their 50s? Well, I like the candle. You just said I'm in my 50s. What's your name? The spirit that just said that. There's no way these candles are supposed to last 3.5 hours. No way. Oh, that one's gone out as well. At the back. If the bear goes off, it will be me. I'm just trying not to light my hair on fire while I'm doing this. Right, Spirit, what's the name of the spirit that's in their 50s? Well, you're taking a long time to speak.
Stella.
Stella! Okay, there we go, given a name upon demand. So, Stella is the spirit in the 50s, right? So, if you're in your 50s, Stella, please light up the bear, or please, tell me more about yourself. can you say what year you were born? Because that would be impressive. If after you've said you're in your 50s and you've given your name, it'd be interesting if you could say what year you were born.
Agree.
Agree? That could be you agreeing to being impressive. Oh, could you do more than agree? Could you say what year you were born? Or what decade you were born? Because if that lines up with you being in your 50s, then that would be very, very impressive. Although I'm just aware now, what I've said is the most stupid thing ever, because that's judging them as being 50 now. You know, if that makes sense? But they'd have been 50 when they died, and I don't know when they were born. I don't know when they died. So, that's stupid. Ignore that. That's my brain being tired. Still, if you could say when you were born, Spirit, that would be very much appreciated. Well, I don't know, I'm saying Spirit, I should say Stella. I should use your name, since you've given it.
Danger.
Danger. What danger? What danger, Stella? Important to know, it's from like twice now, where it said a name, something to do with age, and then it said a name immediately after. That's something to look out for on word lists, to see if that is a pattern for every single word list, if it then gives a name immediately after. Because that could be programming, from a skeptical point of view, you know? Then whoever's programmed it being like, ooh, if it gives something like, I'm 7 years old, or I'm in my 50s, they're going to ask, who is? But that's only potential. You've got arguments from both skeptical and believer there. What's the danger, Stella? What's the danger? I'm going to take off my dressing up because it's too warm. Which is like my dressing gown. It is too warm.
I want you out.
Oh, that's rude. That's rude. Stella? If that had Stella that said it, I feel like it suddenly changed, Spirit. Ow, my neck. That was a sudden clicky neck type situation. Why do you want me out, Spirit? Again, danger. I want you out. Words relating to one another. Which this has increased, I will say, across investigations. At first, I'm pretty sure it all seemed very random. But this past few days, it's just been on it, you know? Why do you want me out? Okay, which spirit wants me out? If you don't want to say why you want me out. Which spirit wants me out? Or which creature, anything like that? Who wants me out?
There are demons.
Straight away, danger. I want you out because there are demons. Okay. So, that spins it a little. So, because straight away when it said I want you out, I was thinking that's a bit of contradiction towards I want you to stay. So, do you want me to leave because you're trying to protect me, Spirit? Because that's what this is narrating, right? There's danger here. I want you to leave because there are demons.
Oracle.
Oracle? That's like seeing the future, isn't it? I think. Are you trying to warn me of what will happen if I stay here, Spirit? That was weird. Is that from here? Don't know. think it was. Are you trying to warn me of what will happen if I stay here? What will happen if I stay here, Spirit? With the demons? It's just because I put emphasis on creature when I was asking before, and then obviously straight away there are demons. So I kind of predicted in a way what it was going to say because of narrative that's been spoken before on here. Come on, you've gone really quiet now, Spirit.
One lady here.
One lady here. Okay, what's the name of the lady that's What is the name of the lady that is here, Spirit? It might be Stella, it might not be Stella. I don't know. We will see. If it repeats Stella, then that's confirmation, isn't it? But so what's the name of the lady here? You've done well so far with giving direct responses. Granted, it's in bursts, but and seemingly directed. You know, you've got skeptical arguments to it. Come on, what? Okay, I think that's next door. I think. Yeah, just a very faint, muffled talking. Could have been the echo of my own voice actually just then. But it sounded like female talking.
I was a witch.
You were a witch. That's dramatic. Alright, what's your name? Oh, but again, that kind of lines up, doesn't it, with narrative from previous sessions. With it saying that there is a woman that is potentially threatening. And then it's saying that she's a witch. If that is the woman, of course. What's the name of the witch? Well, if it was saying I, then that would be the one lady. Come on, what's the name of the witch that's here? Maybe this is why it's saying medical stuff? I don't know. It's weird, every time it's kind of given all the narratives possible. Right? So you've got a narrative of demons, a narrative of hospitals, a narrative of witches, a narrative of war, a narrative of children, forests. The only it's not really insane about is like churches and graveyards, but who knows? Maybe we'll tick that one off the list.
See me.
See, you seem adamant for me to see you today, Spirit. You can appear if you want. You can appear if you want. You know, whether it be to me now, although I'm not likely to trust it if I do see you now, because I am quite
Philip.
tired. Philip? Hello, Philip. If you are here. Yeah, you can try to appear on one of the cameras, most likely the night vision camera. Might be able to see you then, if you want me to see you. What will be interesting, important thing to note for the night vision camera is orbs. I'm not trusting orbs completely. Too many times with orbs, so you can be like, oh, it's just dust, oh, it's just a fly, oh, it's just whatever. But if an orb appears around the time, and when I say around the time, I mean like seconds around the time, like a second or two out, from when it says see me, then I'm like, that could be significant. Especially if orbs haven't been frequent throughout that video, otherwise it could just be timing, you know, but that's an important thing for future me to keep in mind.
They've upset me.
They've upset me. Who's upset you, Spirit? Who's upset you? Give the name of whoever it is that's upset you. I can see if I can talk to them and tell them not to upset you. You need to let me know who it is that's upset you. You know? So you just half an hour left now, Spirit? Just half an hour left. Then I can go to sleep. And then wake up like 5 hours later. It's more than half my sleep, so it's fine. I've got quite a busy week planned, really. Definitely busy weekend. I'm so excited. It's my birthday weekend coming up, which is good. My birthday's on the 20th, which is why
Donald.
Donald. Does Donald upset you? Who is Donald, Spirit? Or why have they upset you? Because Donald's been spoken on here before, right? You know, I think by this point I've kind of completely debunked Ouija boards, haven't I? Really? Oh, my nose is suddenly itchy. Well, mine's Donald upset you. Because like I've had my hand on the planchette a good bit of time now across these investigations, and it's just not been moving at all. There's very few moments where I'm just like, well, maybe it is, but you know. Well, you get people saying it's not working because you need multiple people's energy. Just the energy of one person isn't enough. I was like, yeah, it could be it. But I do have a plasma ball on in the room.
I was executed.
You were executed. Was Donald involved in your execution? You know, I've just asked why has Donald upset you, or how he upset you, and then I was executed, so that could link to that. Potentially. Was Donald involved in your execution? You could say executioner if he was the executioner. You could say guilty if he accused you of something. So maybe this is the witch that's saying that they were executed. Maybe. You know, just it's not too far after, right? I was a witch, see me could relate to the witch, want me to see it. Feel it could be random, I'm not too sure. They've upset me, could be the witch being upset. Again, Donald could be the upsetter, and then I was executed, the witch could have been executed because of Donald, which is upsetter, you know? You can put these little threads together with the word list, which again, if this was a random word generator, you wouldn't be able to do that, necessarily. And this is why it's going to be interesting, and why I'm going to look at the word list as well before looking at footage. I ain't going to remember anything I'm saying there. So, looking back, I might remember bits and pieces looking at the word list, but at the same time I might not. I'm not going to remember everything I'm saying. So,
I'm upset.
you're upset? I'm sorry about that, Spirit. Is there anything I can do to help you? Because look again, Dave upset me. I'm upset. This is a recurring thing, right? Only a couple of words apart. Is there anything I can do to help, Spirit? I'm gonna light a couple more candles for you. Is there anything I can do to help you, Spirit? No way these last 3 hours. No way. Let's break candle. There we go.
The woods.
The woods? What about the woods, Spirit? Again, it's talking about forest. What about the woods? Is it because the woods are gone? It could be that. This is just kind of housing the state type thing at the moment. Yeah, I'm confident that there's definitely children here. Out of everything, every single narrative, it always says something about kids, right? Always. That's a guarantee. Man always say something about hospital, man always say something about military, but it will say about kids.
Court.
Court? Again, court possibly relates to being executed, right? They're being tried in a court. I can't remember what I asked. Oh yeah, that's if it was because there's no woods here. No more trees. Were the woods replaced by a court? Or was the court in the woods? I mean, court is in two court, but... Well, that was weird. There's something I was stretching inside my head and I felt quite woozy, and it just felt like the whole board kind of shifted across. I didn't hear anything, it just felt like it did. It was weird. Yeah, my eyes are getting tired now. What time be it? About 10 to. So we'll go for another 20 minutes first.
Adam.
Adam? Who's Adam? Who's Adam, Spirit? On the hour, I'll do the thing I usually do where I sit here quiet for 3 words. So I'll give it another 10 minutes before I do that. Then we'll sit quiet for a bit. And I'll stop the investigation about broadcast because then it will have been going for about an hour. I would usually go on for like a little bit longer, but with me having work tomorrow, I want to kind of get wrapped up as soon as I can. Like I say, my eyes are tired, and I've not had a nap before this. If I'd have had a nap for the past few hours, I'd probably be like, you know what, I'm good for sleep, but I'm just going to go straight to bed after this. Really looking forward to actually doing
Knocks.
analysis. Knox, do you want to knock on some walls? Or knock on something? Just want to mention something fairly important. As mum's in again tonight, hence why that door's closed. I haven't heard the sheet rustle over the door. So, don't know whether or not there's a draft, don't know what weather's like outside today, but I just thought it was an important point to mention. In the half hour I've been sat here, a bit more than half hour, I've not heard that rustling. Could just be lack of draft or calmer weather outside, but it's strange, especially after like that tapping I was hearing in it yesterday. Don't know whether or not you can hear it on the footage, but it's something I'll have to listen out further, watch it back.
William.
William, can you tell me more about yourself, if your name's William? Yeah, hello. If your name's William, can you tell me more about yourself? Like how old you are, or where you're from?
Irish.
You're Irish, okay. Can you tell me anything else? Like how old are you, William? Are you an adult? Are you a child? Can you tell me anything like that?
Explore.
Like do you like to explore? Okay, where do you like to explore, William? Yeah, it'd be great if you could tell me how old you were. Or how old you are, you know. Like, if you're a child or an adult. And with, you know, I'd like to know more about where you'd like to explore.
We're not bad.
You're not bad. I don't think you are. I don't think you are bad, Spirit. I don't think you are bad, William. It's hard not to say, Spirit, when they give a name. Yeah, I don't think you're bad, William. So I keep on inviting you to, you know, sit down, have a chat, light up the bear, you know, things like that. We'll play with the bear. And, you know, you can tell me more about yourself. I know you're not bad. Where do you like to explore? It'd be interesting to take this into a properly haunted location. I mean, I do think everywhere's haunted, but you know, somewhere with active hauntings where it believes they have the energy to properly do things. Got another panel zone. I'm going to tuck away my hair while deal with that candle. Just that it's at the back left. And I'm getting a little bit paranoid about my hair getting caught in the candles. Just a little bit.
Skinwalkers around.
Ooh, skinwalkers around. That's interesting. It hasn't said anything about them before. Because they are indeed creatures. I actually need to look into skinwalkers because I hear a lot about them from the Overnight channel. They discuss them a fair bit. But they never go into detail as to what they are. Are they like Wendigos? Because that's the impression that I get. Can you tell me more about skinwalkers, Spirit? Because apparently they're quite terrifying creatures. But I don't know, because I've not looked into them. Come on, Spirit, can you tell me more?
The children are listening.
Bit of a loop. Which children? What are the names of the children, Spirit? And what are the names of the children?
I do not understand.
You do not understand. That was quick as well. We've just said that the children are listening, unless it means about skinwalkers, but we've just said the children are listening. Which children? What are their names? Or how many children are listening? This is why I struggle to understand about it being phonetics, because it's saying like mini sentences and it's repeated. It's not slight variations in sentences, it's the spot on phrase, you know? So it's like the children are listening. It never says the children were listening. Or the child is listening. It's always the children are listening. So I'm like, implied it's not phonetics, but which children? Can you name them?
Miracle.
Miracle? Sure, I thought like maybe it's referring to like communication, there being a miracle that can actually understand them, but it's maybe saying I do not understand, then I do understand, or something like that, I don't know. Part of me wonders whether or not they're not quite saying the right things. Like they might be trying to say one thing, but it's kind of in a way auto-correcting to be another thing, or it's kind of funneling what they want to say into something that they have to say. If that makes
Aggressive.
sense. Aggressive? What's aggressive, Spirit? Right, it's just gone on the hour. So what I'm going to do, Spirit, is I'm going to sit here with my eyes closed. I'll be quiet, and you can light up the bear and the balls for the space of 3 words, okay? So you can say 3 words, whatever words you like. You can light up the bear here by touching the arms and legs. You can light up the cat balls I've got over there as well. And I'll be completely quiet throughout it, and I'll close my eyes so I won't see anything light up, or I won't see anything that you do. Him. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet now for the space of 3 words.
Gruesome. I had a long life. Military.
Okay, there we go. That's the 3 words. So it said gruesome, I had a long life, and military. Interesting. Gruesome and military kind of said fairly close together. Okay, Spirit. So we've got talked about 5 minutes for you to do, which is quite a long time, I think. I think that's quite a long time for you to have said about 3 words. Because usually the longest time it takes about 1 minute and 10 seconds, something like that, and that was around that for each word. Would you like to tell me more about the military, Spirit? Would you like to tell me more about that? Spirit, would you like to tell me more about the military? You've taken a while, and granted I'm falling asleep here. But you're taking a long time to be saying anything.
Speaking.
Speaking? That was an interesting voice. You sound like a pop type noise to my left.
Thank you for listening.
Plancher? Thank you for listening. Hit me with planchette, Spirit. I don't know whether or not you're trying to. Seemed like it was trying to drift to the right a bit. Come on, you can do it.
Doctor.
Then doctor. Interesting that you're saying all these medical words, Spirit. Were you a doctor?
Liar.
Interesting. That's if it's a doctor, it's a liar. Are you lying about maybe being a doctor?
Please be careful here.
Don't worry, Spirit, I will be careful. Again, this is interesting. It's like there's something trying to warn me, being like, no, it's lying to you. Whatever you're talking to, it's lying to you. Be careful. Why should I be careful here, Spirit? Why should I be careful? Because I was quick as well, quick succession. Why should I be careful here? See, maybe there's a spirit being like, oh, I'm a doctor, I can help you. And there's a no, don't trust that one. Maybe. I don't know. But why should I be careful here, Spirit?
Footsteps.
Footsteps? It's not a reason why I should be careful. But why should I be careful? I can't hear any footsteps. Then why should I be careful here? It just amazes me the quick succession that why please be careful, like one after the other immediately. And they're very tied together.
Seat.
Seat. Okay, now it's just sounding somewhat random again. Okay, Spirit. Because it's about 10 past, so we're nearing the end of the investigation. And I am very tired and I do need to go to work tomorrow. So, okay, Spirit, what we'll do, I'll need to punch up the board, so if you want to spell anything out while I'm not here, while I'm asleep, you can do. I'll let you say 2 more words on that device, and I'd very much so like for you to say goodbye as at least one of those words, okay?
Walter.
Walter. Okay, can you say the other word? Can you say goodbye as the other word? Can you say goodbye? Because I'm going to end the session now, Spirit. I'm going to end the investigation. So can you say goodbye or good night, good evening, anything like that? You know? Because I hope that you have a good night. That was my thumb clicking. Can you say good night, Spirit?
Navy.
Maybe. Okay. So once it's put that word through, I'll stop Spirit Talker and we'll end the session, I think. Because it's approaching 1:15. Thank you very much, Spirit. Goodbye on there. I'm going to switch on the light. Okay. Not only have I probably broken a cat ball, but I definitely need cat balls, but I've lost it. Ew, that was a bit. Because I had to put my hand underneath the thing. Okay, I just want to note this. I just dropped the cat ball, didn't touch the door at all, and straight away the cover on the door was just going. Like, honestly, you can hear that probably. Yeah, I'll see whether or not I could get to that cat ball, but I can't. Not without potentially grabbing spiders, which I don't want to do. It's going to go underneath the thing. So that's another cat ball gone, so I need to get more cat balls. But yeah, you'll just see me drop that on the camera. That was very strange. So thank you very much everyone for watching the investigation, if you have. And yeah, sorry again, it's a bit shorter today. Like I said, I'm in work in like 6 hours time, so well, I'm waking up to get to work in 6 hours, so yeah, I hope you all have a good night, and goodbye. There we go, so I've ended the camcorder now. Yeah, so just, if you don't know, there was a bang because I dropped a cat ball. Probably broke as well when it landed. So now I'm down to one cat ball. So I need to order some more because, yeah, I mean they're already a bit faulty anyway. But I need to order some more. Hopefully, then they'll be good investigations. Because now I'm relegated to just one cat ball, which isn't very good. Assuming that the current one didn't work, but I just dropped it, chances are it will be a bit broken. But thank you very much everyone for watching. It was an interesting stream with the word list again, kind of giving a bit more direct responses in a way. So we'll see how that goes as October progresses. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.